What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Ryland Trades video. Everybody, I'm going to share with you today how I made $500 in 30 minutes. This is going to be insane for you to know because I'm going to share my secrets. I'm just going to drop it to you right now. Subscribe and like because this is going to be crazy. So with that being said, I'm going to show you right now how I made $500 in 30 minutes, everybody. Let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, you guys. So as you can see, we're on the Micro E-mini. This is what I took the trade on earlier when I was live. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and run this down, guys, for you. So this strategy is my strategy. I'm going to show you my secrets, guys. Remember, hit that like and subscribe because it's going to be really beneficial. So as you can see, we're on the 1 minute. I'm just going to go on the daily, actually. Let's go on the daily, okay? So as you can see on the daily, I have the last 2 days of the high and low marked out. There you go. So you got daily high, daily low, daily low, as you can see. And then once you do that, I'm going to go ahead and go on the 1 hour time frame, just see if there's any fair value gaps. Okay, cool. So where's the closest fair value gap to us right now? This one on the 1 hour time frame. We got this fair value gap. Okay, cool. What's also, worst case scenario, if it doesn't respect this fair value gap, we're going to see price go lower to another fair value gap. So let's go ahead and mark this one out too. Might as well. Just to be safe. As you can see, so daily charts, guys, going to mark out the daily highs and lows in the last 2 or 3 days. After that, you're going to go to the 1 hour time frame, and then you're going to look for fair value gaps. One of the closest ones and one kind of more further away. And we're going to see basically how this reacts on a lower time frame so we can get an entry. So I'm going to go ahead and go on the 15 minute. Let's go ahead and go on the 15 minute. All right, you guys. So now we're on the 15 minute. I also see another fair value gap here that you can't see on an hour time frame. So I'm just going to mark that one out. As you can see. And now once we got that, we got some fair value gaps. We got 3 of them. I'm just going to go ahead and go on the 1 minute time frame. All right, you guys, so now we're on the 1 minute time frame. I'm going to see what price does when it comes down here into this fair value gap. As you can see, right here, it came down to this fair value gap, uses it as support, climbs higher. Doesn't hit that liquidity point, though, as you can see. So at 6 a.m., I like to mark out liquidity, 6:30 and 6 o'clock. So I want to mark out this liquidity points right here. So we got our sell side. Right here, we got our buy side liquidity. So we got these points. I want to go ahead and see a liquidity sweep down here to that fair value gap. Let's go ahead and see if we get it. Cool. Boom. Right there. Perfect. So as you can see, we got sell side swept with a wick into this fair value gap. So let's go ahead and see here. On the 1 minute, price goes on. Doesn't respect it so far. I don't like that. Cool. So it goes to the next fair value gap. Now, guys, once I see this trading as support, one of those fair value gaps trading as support, now I could go ahead and go on the 15-second time frame. I like to drop lower so I could get more analysis of the market on a lower time frame so I could place my entries. So we got a sweep of that liquidity to here on the 15-minute or 15-second, and then as you can see from this low, this fair value gap is not hitting the half point of this fair value gap, right? So this is looking like it's going to be pretty bullish to me because price will bounce off this fair value gap here. And the reason why I say that is because usually, guys, when it comes to marking out fair value gaps on a higher time frame, on a lower time frame, right, it's usually likely to respect a higher time frame fair value gaps. So that's exactly why I was thinking here when I was taking this trade earlier. As you can see, swept that liquidity down here. Boom. Now I'm going to look for a breaker block. What is a breaker block, everybody? So basically, I talk about breaker blocks, guys, in other videos. So go ahead and check those videos out too as well. And as you can see, we have this low. We're going to go back until we see the green candle. 1, 2, right here. I'm going to make this my breaker block. We got a breaker block right here. Do this another color just so you could see it. Okay, cool. So as you can see, price came out of that, and now it uses this wick with that breaker block it used it as support, guys, as you can see. So with that being said, it led higher. So as you can see, guys, when that wick hits the breaker block, the top half of it, that's really bullish to me. So it bounces off that 1 hour time frame fair value gap or 15-minute fair value gap, and then price makes that breaker block here, has that breaker block, comes into there, uses it as support, big wick here, goes higher, and now I want to look for inversion fair value gap, guys. So I'm going to go right here. As you can see, this bearish fair value gap, I want to see this one get inversed here and use this as support. So I'm going to mark this out as an inversion fair value gap. So price came out of that, but we see a nice pullback here and then continue up higher. Now what we're going to do is put a buy position right above that inversion fair value gap to get us into the trade. So you could either put your entry here or in the middle point of that fair value gap for a better entry. But sometimes if you do put it in the middle of that inversion fair value gap, it's likely to hit the top of it and then go without you, and you won't be filled. But I do like to be on the safe side and put it right here to have a little bit of drawdown in trading, guys. It's not a bad thing. It's actually healthy in trading. So, and then we have our stops on the below that inversion fair value gap, because if price comes back down, it could reclaim it and use this as a resistance coming lower. So if it gets past that point, we're just out of the trade. And then I'm going to go ahead and target back to the high. Guys, really quick, I know this channel is relatively new, but show some love, everybody, because I want to drop some secrets. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is going to benefit you so good. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Boom, guys, look at this. Instantly, you're in right here. Then on that 15-second candle, immediately you're up 97 bucks. Look at this. Okay, on the micro, again, trading 15 contracts. Okay, you get in to that trade. Now let's go ahead and see how this plays out, everybody. Let's check it out. Okay, price comes up. Let's see if we go ahead and hit that high here. As you can see, I do like this a lot. The reason why I like this so much is because we already swept this high here, which created another high. So I'm thinking it's going to do the same thing before it rolls over for a stop run and this sell side imbalance here, which is this fair value gap. I don't think it's going to respect the midpoint, but I think it's going to get into here at least a quarter way through in this bearish fair value gap. That's the reason why I also marked out that high there. So let's go ahead and see if we win here. Okay, price comes down. Oh, boom, right there. Boom, instantly. Then you sell. That's it. There's your trade. Look at that. And that was what, 650 bucks? Guys, I'm underestimating. This is crazy. This is a golden trade here for me. This is a golden trade, as you can see. In order to hit this high, you must come out of this SIBI here, right? SIBI means this bearish fair value gap. So it comes out and then has to use this as support to retest, then it could lead this high. But if it doesn't do that, I'm going to go ahead and see maybe liquidity down here gets swept. So okay, so let's go ahead and see this zone. If it doesn't respect this half point, if this body doesn't go past that, then we're going to probably see lower here. If it goes past that, we could probably maybe consider it coming out of this a little bit and then using this as a retest to come forward. So we'll just go ahead and see. For confirmation that's going to go higher, it needs to close outside this inversion. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Okay, boom, see, instantly. Goes right down to, it's going right down to that fair value gap right there. So with that being said, guys, this was everything I did to sorry, I had to yawn. Oh, fudge. But anyway, as you guys could see, this is exactly how I made $500 in 2 minutes. Again, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because I'm here for you all the way. Have a good day, guys. Trade on. And again, if you haven't heard fair value gaps, go in and check those other videos out. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Trade on. I'm with you all the way.